To say that Onision has had a bad month would probably be an extraordinarily gross understatement. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Are you tired of your typical cartoony looking MMO? Get real, raw, dark, and awesome. Raid Shadow Legends will take you to the world of dark fantasy and realism. What I like about this game is it seems like every single time I log in, there's something new to do, there's some new customization I can do, there's some new character I can play, there's always something new going on in Raid Shadow Legends. Even better, right now you can play Raid on both your mobile device and your desktop PC. The graphics are amazing in the PC version and the game is super fast as well. And it's also free to play. Right now, gamers can claim free champions and more with Amazon Prime. Log into Raid Shadow Legends and sign up before January 26th to claim the all-new epic champion Whisper. So what are you waiting for? You can find it in the link in the description below. Click on the special links. And if you're a new player, you'll get 100,000 silver, 50 gems, 1 energy refill, and 1 champion, the Adjudicator. Hurry up, these rewards are only relevant for the next 30 days, so hop on down to the description below. Support the channel by trying out Raid Shadow Legends on desktop or mobile devices. To say he's had a bad year would probably be an understatement. I mean, calendar year, last 365 days, but in particular, the last 30 to 45 days has been brutal for the disgraced YouTube celebrity, e-celeb influencer who got famous a million years ago singing about being a banana.
Had a banana! Had a banana! Had a banana!
And then became most well known for rating his 14 and 15-year-old fans' beauty.
Oh my God!
I never enjoyed his content very much. He always seemed like a crazy person to me. But hey, to each their own. It is undeniable that Onision does still have fans, although that number is greatly waning as he's chosen to burn out rather than fade away. Everybody on YouTube has an expiration date. And when I say everybody, I mean like statistically almost everybody. For every PewDiePie or angry video game nerd who's able to do it for 10, 15 years and stay relevant and stay interesting and stay popular, there's literally more than 1 million others that just burn out, fade away, or never even get their shot. Onision had his shot several years ago. He chose to not adapt, change, overcome, or really mature at all. And over the past 45 days, a lot of bad things have been happening to him. It started off with, firstly, him being banned from Patreon. That is a absolutely brutal thing to happen to anybody. I don't care if you hate the guy or not, but he deserved it. Patreon has a very, very strong non-doxing policy. He doxed somebody on Twitter and he was banned. It is my opinion, of course, that Patreon, like with many people they ban, there's a short list of people that they're willing to, how do I say it? They're just looking for a reason to get rid of you. You could say a guy like Jim, Mr. Medicare would be one of those people. Onision is probably one of those people. I was one of those people long before I got banned. There's many, 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 many more that still exist on Patreon, and they're just waiting for a chance to ban them. Now, after being banned from Patreon, he opened up his own form of support where his super mega loyal fans can give him money every month, and that's fine. I don't know how many of them there were.
We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What is the point of even trying anymore?
Certainly, I can tell you that once he was banned from Patreon and had to open his own, his incomes decreased significantly. I remember when I was banned from Patreon, only a fraction of people moved over from Patreon to Subscribestar at the time, and it was definitely a longer term hit than I had expected. Now, just a few days ago, Onision had been banned from Twitch. This is as of yesterday on the Daily Dot. Onision has been banned by Twitch, and people are rejoicing. The online world is closing in around the controversial star. Onision, perhaps the most controversial YouTube social media star of the moment. He's not really a star. Was banned from Twitch on Wednesday. The official explanation as for why Onision was being punished by Twitch is unclear. The streaming service does not comment on individual Twitch owners, and Onision apparently hadn't commented on the punishment via social media. It's also unclear how long the ban will last or if it's permanent at all. Since Onision, Gregory Jackson, or James Jackson, was banned, the only thing he's tweeted were the words, "Empower your inner slut. You own the world. You know it. And I love you." If you look at Onision's Twitch page, which only had about 3,000 followers, you'll be met with a message saying, "Sorry, unless you've got a time machine, that content is unavailable." That's the usual verification that Twitch has banned him from streaming from the streaming service. Onision, for what it's worth, has a much bigger following on YouTube, nearly 1.6 million subscribers, Instagram 358,000, and Twitter 293,000. And was recently banned from Patreon for apparently doxing another YouTuber, and he's still making an impact online. Here's the thing about total followers. It's irrelevant. It's the same reason I don't care about my subtotals. A lot of people ask, oh, you're going to do something special for 650,000 subscribers or 700? I don't care. Subscribe numbers are irrelevant. It's about reach. It's about your impact that you can have. How many people, let me reduce it to the ridiculous. There isn't a YouTuber alive, unless they're getting more views than this, that wouldn't take, I'll take 5 subscribers and 1 million views a day over 1 million subscribers and 5 views a day. I mean, it's just how it goes. There are a lot of old guard YouTubers, no disrespect, but you got guys like Boogie or McJuggernuggets who have huge total subscriber numbers, but significantly much smaller audience interaction. That just happens. I mean, I have 650,000 subscribers. I haven't had a video that had that many views in probably years. It's just the way it goes. The active subscribers is all that matters. And when you look at Onision's active subscribers or his active impact rate, it's minuscule. Now, but others are trying to investigate him for alleged abuse of females, including one who said that she was underage at the time. Last week, Onision called the police when TV reporter Chris Hansen knocked on his front door, and an old video of him recently surfaced in which he was allegedly threatening his ex Shiloh, saying, this video is never going to be online, right? No one will ever know how much I abuse you." During his phone call with 911, when Hansen visited him last week, Onision told the dispatcher, "There's a person that's been stalking me and showed up at my house. They're like YouTube suckers." The funniest part about his call was how it was so painfully clear that he did not want to say who it was. I mean, I wouldn't, right? Who's at your door? Well, I know who it is, but I don't want to say because I know this is going to get... it's Chris Hansen.
Hello there.
Click. Like, the only way that call would have gotten better is if, like, the 911 operator was like, "Oh, Chris Hansen? Oh, okay. Oh, you break it up." And then just hung up on him. So he's had an extraordinarily tough month. Now, I don't celebrate people being deplatformed. If he broke the rules, I still... I'm on the, look, Patreon, we all know they have their ideological slant, and they're willing to ban people for even the minor of offenses, most minor. Doxing is one of their absolute no-goes, so he did that to himself. Being banned from Twitch, I'm not sure why he was, or if it's a permanent one, nobody really knows. But things really took a huge turn today as... it was reported YouTuber Onision sues Chris Hansen and Repzion in civil court. This, according to Newsweek. YouTuber James Jackson and his husband Kai... Wait, what? What?
What?
I'm not even going to get into it. Have filed civil lawsuits against Chris Hansen and Daniel Repzion Silsbach. The trial date is currently set for January 24th. That's a quick turnaround. In the Pierce County District, Washington State, according to the Washington Court's website database. Chris Hansen, the former host of Dateline's To Catch a Predator and current host of Hansen vs. Predators on YouTube, he has been interviewing those close to Jackson who claim to have been mistreated or abused, as well as members of the YouTube community who have been following Jackson over the past decade. On January 9th, Hansen brought a camera crew and Detroit attorney Mike Morse to Jackson's current residence in Washington State. Hansen knocked on the door, and Jackson called 911, claiming a person who was stalking him just showed up at his house, and the Pierce County sheriffs arrived and no arrests were made. I'm also told, anecdotally, I can't confirm this, but I'm told that the officers were literally taking selfies with Chris Hansen. In Jackson's lawsuit filing against Hansen, Jackson lists his 2 children as participants, which he did not do in the filing against Sulzbach. It's unclear if the lawsuit is directly linked to Hansen's Washington visit, if his YouTube series, or something else entirely. Hansen has not been served and wouldn't comment on the suit since he hadn't seen it yet. Silsbach has nearly 700,000 subscribers on his Repzion YouTube channel, has posted more than 50 videos about Jackson in over the 11 years on his channel's existence. Silsbach has hired a criminal attorney and denied requests for comment from Newsweek until after the court date. Smart man. Now, I've talked to Repzion, and he said that he's going to wait to see what court expenses look like. I've promised him that if he does need GoFundMe or any support in that manner, that not only will I donate to it, but I will also share it. At this time, he doesn't have a GoFundMe, so wait to see anything official. Now, this is not even, to me, this is going to be a slam dunk. Onision is very obviously a public person. If the number of videos you make about somebody who is a public figure was a crime, CNN and Fox News would be sued into oblivion. There are people on YouTube that have made 20, 30, 40 videos about me. So, I mean, is Brie Larson going to sue me for making more videos about her? I mean, I hope she does. That would be great. I'd love to see if we could finally meet in court. Wouldn't that be romantic? In March 2019, Silsbach released a video on his Repzion channel claiming that Jackson had threatened to sue him if he didn't remove videos directed at Onision. The last correspondence Silsbach had with Jackson was an email he sent over the summer, thanking Silsbach for not including photos of his children in said videos. By the way, of course, look, the videos aren't about his kids. It's not okay to put people's kids out there. No matter how bad the parents are, it's not the kid's fault. And by the way, this was confirmed to me by Repzion directly as well. I talked to him briefly before making this video. Jackson has a long history of controversial content on and off YouTube. The 3 Onision channels, which have more than 5 million subscribers, and his videos still pull in tens of thousands of views each. That's pathetic. I like how Newsweek's probably impressed by those numbers because it's an online publication that's dying, but that's pathetic. If you have 5 million subscribers and you're pulling, 30, 40,000 views of video, it's time to hang it up or change the channel and reinvent yourself. Heck, I'm on my 4th. I used to do computer repair. Then I did hobby grade remote control cars. I did claw machines. You got to know when your time's up and you got to reinvent yourself if you really like this platform. To me, I really like YouTubing. It's not necessarily the particular YouTube video that I'm making because you grow, your interests change, you change as a person. In November 2019, Jackson's Patreon was removed after he doxed the phone number of Billy Dawn Webb. On January 15th, Jackson's Twitch was temporarily suspended, though it's unclear why. At the time of this publication, Jackson was unreachable for comment by Newsweek. Email sent to his account returned an automated reply advising to speak to Onision, please sign up and go to his special access for $5 a month. Calls to his phone have also gone unanswered. In order to have a conversation with Onision, you have to pay. I guess, market yourself. I appreciate that. This will be interesting to follow To me, obviously, Repzion and Chris Hansen have my support in defending themselves should they need it financially. And this is the struggle I have with a guy like Onision. It's the same problem I have every time I even consider making an Anita Sarkeesian video. It's like Onision knows that without Repzion, he would have faded into obscurity long ago. He's not stupid. He does stupid things, but he's not stupid. He knows that this simple civil lawsuit, even though he's likely to lose it, will provide his name clout. It will provide more interest in what he's doing. The problem Onision seems to have is that every time he generates some controversy, he doesn't capture it. He doesn't actually improve his content. He just creates more controversy. And in modern day YouTube, it's not enough. You have to entertain your viewers. You have to, do live streams with them. You have to provide additional content. You can't just be this car crash on the side of the road that people drive by and look at, because it's unsustainable and he's going to end up probably in jail someday. I hope you enjoyed this video. Best of luck, Repzion and Mr. Hansen. You have my sword should you need it. We'll talk to you again real soon.